All right, the A flat major scale. So the notes are A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, then F, G, and then A flat. So when you're doing the scale hands together, the fingering is, honestly, it's not my favorite, because if you've seen my other videos, you know I love when the hands are the same. So like in the G flat scale, all, your 2, 3, and 4 fingers get to play these black notes. But that's okay, we will put complaints aside. So for the A flat scale, there are a couple things that we can use as anchors that are the same. So basically they're opposite compared to my favorite scales. But your third finger, both hands, plays A flat and E flat. Your thumbs play the C together. So hopefully that will help. So anyway, if you start with your third finger, middle finger, on A flat, then by default, you've got your fourth finger here in your right hand and your pointer finger in your left hand. So you go on to your B flat. You tuck your right hand under, both thumbs play C. You flip over, by default, you've got your second finger, because we don't skip any fingers in scales, we just flip and tuck. Here, this is where your fourth finger needs to go, because when it comes to scales, they switch between tucking and crossing with your third, and then your fourth, 3, 4, 3, 4. So in your left hand, you've got to have your fourth finger. So we've got this. Then third finger's on E flat, like I said. So this is a little uncomfortable because here, well, it's just not the same. So here you have your right hand on F, thumb, and then you've got your pointer finger on F. And then you've got your pointer finger on G in your right hand and your thumb on G. So those do not line up, obviously, unless you think of these as a grouping. And then if that works for you mentally, then that's great. And then third finger's on A flat. So I'll say it again, going up, you've got 3 on A flat, both hands. Then you just do the next possible one. Like in the right hand, there's no way we don't put our thumb on a black note in scales. So there's no way we would put our thumb, and we wouldn't put our pinky because we don't skip fingers. So we have the A flat with 3s, then we've got B flat, just do what's next, then C, then flip over, make sure your fourth finger on your left hand is on the D flat, and rest your middle finger on the E flat. Your right hand, 2 and 3, don't skip a finger, don't even think about putting your third finger on D flat, put your third finger on E flat, because remember they play that together. So you've got D flat, then E flat, 3s together, then this is the grouping of 1 and 2. So you've got F, thumb, and pointer, G, thumb, and pointer and thumb, for right hand first, and then cross over a third finger. To come back down, it's the same, going backwards. So 2 in the right hand on G, thumb on G in the left hand, 1 on F in the right hand, 2 in the left hand. Then third fingers go together, right? So left hand makes sense, third finger flip in the right hand, make sure you flip your third finger over. Then your D flat, thumbs on C. Then in order to get your 3s together on A flat, make sure your right hand does your fourth finger, your ring finger on B flat. When you start going faster, the easy mistakes to make, so watch out for this. If you're not ending with 3s together, it means something has gone awry before that. So coming down is usually where, so far, everyone that I've ever met, including myself, when we're learning scales, coming down seems to be harder than going up. So coming down, you possibly, after your third finger here, maybe you put your thumb in your right hand on the G, just to make it feel more comfortable. So that can be a mistake. Make sure your pointer finger is there, your thumb in the left hand. Then when you flip over, if you try to make these the same and put your fourth finger here, that's where you've made a mistake. 3s together on E flat, then D flat, then make sure both fingers have thumbs on C, and then right hand all the way over, fourth finger on B flat to A flat. To turn it into multiple octaves, as you know, I love starting on black note scales for the octaves because I feel like they're so much easier. So I'll do 2 octaves. So it's the same fingering. So 3s on A flat. Then you move up to the next logical choice, thumbs on C. 3s on E flat. So by default, you need your fourth finger in your left hand on, 3s on E flat. So by default, you need your fourth finger on D flat. 3s on E flat, tuck under, 2 and 1 together, 2 and 1 together, 3s, thumbs, 3s, opposites here. Threes. So I just did 2 octaves. Threes, thumbs on C. Remember, right hand, fourth finger on B flat. Threes on A flat. Tuck your left hand, not your right hand. Threes, thumbs, threes. So when I play it faster, I literally, until it gets comfortable, I recommend saying to yourself, 3, thumb, 3, 3, thumb, 3, 3, goes up as many octaves as necessary, and then coming down, 3, then 3, thumb, 3. Does that make sense? 3, thumb, 3. So just talk to yourself as you're playing, because when we're playing, we're always talking to ourselves in our head. So talk out loud at first, and then talk to yourself in your head, and that should help iron down the fingering for the A flat major scale. Have fun.